Worry about your own money. Yup, steal your money every damn day. You gonna cry about it? Yup, and you are sad as. You're sad as. Sad as.
Nobody wants you here.
Really? Really?
Single person here wants
Really? Oh my God, please get a petition or something. Damn, oh my God, really? How does it smell?
Where'd you get your money for the house?
Your mom. Maybe your dad.
Where'd you get the money?
Maybe your dad, your mom.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Why are you so worried? Why are you so pressed? I'm confused. Nobody bothered you guys. You guys decide to be in people's business?
That's all you do is steal.
Did I steal your money?
You steal.
Did I steal your money?
Steal.
Oh my God, so do I.
You don't work for shit.
I do too. You guys are so sad.
I agree. They are so sad. And yet these are the times we are living in.
This is what right-wing douchebag grifters like Nick Shirley create. They create this. They make simple-minded people like this believe there are boogeymen in the houses next door. And then they feel emboldened, come out and be ridiculously racist and target them. So, Shakopee, Minnesota, do me a favor. Someone tell me who both of these chuckle are.
Tizzy boosted it, but then...
I have an update on the racists from Shakopee, Minnesota. If you remember, Brian Wagner was being racist to his new neighbors because they were Somali people. Well, I have an update for you, but before I give it to you, let's play that clip of his wife saying how they have jobs and don't need to steal or something like that.
Your money? Oh my God, so do I. I do.
Okay, perfect. Because here's your update. Brian Wagner was fired from Cardinal Glass Industries for his behavior in that video. And I just want to say thank you to Cardinal Glass Industries for teaching Brian an important lesson in accountability and showing us all that this sort of thing does matter. The rest of us in America don't want you guys here. Brian, we've out of the community, you moocher. You don't have a job. You're living off the system. These Somali people don't have to pay for you all the time, do they? Why are you mooching off your Somali neighbors? You don't have a job. You don't work, you lazy bum. Why don't you work?
After Dinesh got on the case, the Daily Mail would have a write-up of their own. Here it would read, in part, a Minneapolis couple insisted they are not racist. After this video came about where they were berating a Somali family who were house shopping in their neighborhood, the Daily Mail would print their names, Brian and Jen Wagner, who got into the spat with the Somali family in a suburb of Minnesota. The family claimed they were accosted while looking for a house in the neighborhood, with videos showing Brian telling them, quote, "Nobody wants you here." Now, their attorneys, they did respond. And I think it's worth showing what their case is going to center around. The video was being weaponized to create a false narrative to negatively characterize the Wagner family as racist. They would go on to say, this incomplete video is being used to coordinate a cyberbullying campaign against an honest, patriotic, kind, and hardworking family, per the firm. The family's attorney said they categorically deny any implications that they were racially targeting the Somali family, and they would accuse the person filming of playing the victim. Now, with all that being said, here is the issue at hand.
Now I'm understanding, and you're going to look at that's. I hear they ripped off Somalians, ripped off that state for billions of dollars, billions, every year, billions of dollars, and they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I could say that about other countries, too. I can say it about other countries, too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. You know, our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it. We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great. These are people that do nothing but complain. They complain. And from where they came from, they got nothing.
It's this administration peddling in deep-seated fear of minorities and painting minorities as lesser or being welfare queens when really the facts don't line up with it. They just don't. But what you have is an entire administration trying their best to play up white supremacy and go after people who are non-white, non-Christians in this country. And here's just one example of many.
Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy and Homeland Security Advisor Stephen Miller. All right, Miller, we got Haitians now on the gravy train, not just eating the dogs and cats anymore.
Well, first of all, regarding the situation in Minnesota, and by the way, not just Minnesota, we have Somali refugees that were dumped here by Democrats in Ohio and Massachusetts. Let me just say, we should not be shocked when you import a population whose primary occupation is pirate, that they are going to come here and steal everything we have. Somalia has this giant coastline, and the only industry they have created after hundreds of years is piracy, stealing what anyone going through who has actually built something has made. So yes, the pirates have stolen all of our money, and they have to go home, Jesse. That's the situation we're in right now. The amount of money that's been stolen is larger than the entire GDP of Somalia. In other words, the Somalians they brought here have thefted more than all the Somalians in Somalia have ever created for themselves in all the time that has existed up until now. So there needs to be a lot of people going to jail. And I can promise you the Department of Justice is launching an investigation that is commensurate in force and in purpose with the scope, scale, size, and magnitude of this controversy.
So when I see Tizzy saying that this is the right-wing media ecosphere, I completely agree with that. And it is almost cliche at this point, yet it still rings true in the year of our Lord 2026. The damage that conservative media, specifically Fox News and Rupert Murdoch, has done to the brains of this country, and how that bigotry and hatred and disinformation has been passed down from generation to generation is appalling. We have so many people in positions of power in the federal government who are essentially bad faith actors, or they are just so incredibly racist that they find a way to hide it. And you are seeing those exact words and exact mantras being put forth even in this video about how Somalis are stealing, living off the state. I mean, it's saddening. It is. Because these are the same people who go to church on Sunday and say, love thy neighbor. Awful. Awful stuff. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports, and or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.